The newest hero in Overwatch has arrived and, well, usually I'll say something cool here introducing them, but what the hell, I'm just gonna get straight to the point. It's a hamster in a giant rolling ball mech. Specimen 8, known to most as Hammond the hamster, pilots a mechanical ball that he himself built, equipped with tons of firepower and defensive abilities that would make Orisa cry. And as ridiculous as he may seem, Wrecking Ball, which is both the name of his mech and his official in-game title, is a powerhouse tank that deserves to be taken seriously. Trust me. Oh look, he's got a little trackball to move the mech around. So cute. First things first, you've got Wrecking Ball's primary fire, the quad cannons. They're your typical machine gun fit for a tank, as they'll do average damage at close range and pretty terrible damage from afar, so nothing really special here. Your main focus though is going to be elsewhere. You're going to want to learn how to traverse the terrain with him, as his first ability is the roll. Hammond can change in and out of the roll at any time, and it allows him to move the Wrecking Ball at a faster speed. And faster you'll want to go, as his secondary fire is the Grappling Claw. Much like Widowmaker's hook, you can attach it to any surface and start using it to speed up and swing your massive body all over the place. Gain enough speed, as indicated by the glow on the ball, and you can ram into enemies, knocking them back. Now you'll really have to practice with it in order to get the angles and physics just right, but once you do, you'll be spinning around payloads, knocking everyone around, or launching yourself into the air to get to platforms that other tanks would struggle to reach. And once you're high up, you can come crashing back down to Earth with Wrecking Ball's other offensive ability, PILEDRIVER. As long as you're at least 10 meters in the air, you can slam back down to Earth, dealing 100 damage and knocking everyone around you straight up. It's a great move to begin a push, as you can activate his defensive ability right afterwards, the Adaptive Shield. Okay, this ability is secretly the best defensive move in the game, and nobody knows it. Except you and me and everyone else who watches this video. But when you activate it, it gives Wrecking Ball a temporary barrier of 100 health, and it will multiply depending on how many enemies are within range. That means if you activate it in the middle of an entire team, you wind up with 1200 health. Enough to withstand even the deadliest of burst damage. Wait, did I say that his shield is his best defensive ability? I really meant his ultimate. Wrecking Ball's final ability is his Minefield, which spits out over a dozen proximity mines around the mech. It's a great way to claim a point or deny access to a bottleneck area, as intruders will be subject to detonation the second they walk across the mines. Now keep in mind the mines can be destroyed, and they can also be avoided by more mobile characters, but the damage you can inflict on the poor souls that happen to run across them more than makes up for it. With all these tools, you'll be well equipped to handle anything the opposing team might throw at you. If you're looking for a quick flow chart though, you can swing into the fray, land a PILEDRIVER on top of the enemy heroes, activate your Adaptive Shield, shoot your quad cannons, and hopefully, survive long enough to grapple away to safety. Rinse, repeat, you know the drill. That's kind of the super basic idea. For specifics though, you'll want to approach slowly and either use your grappling hook to bash enemies when they get too close for comfort, or to swing away to your healer when your health gets low. His roll, by the way, will reload your primary weapon after a couple seconds, so it's best to stay in that form as often as you can. PILEDRIVER is a good way to get in and surprise your opponents, just be aware that the move knocks them upward as well, so make sure your team adjusts their aim accordingly. And since Wrecking Ball's Adaptive Shield has the potential to make him incredibly sturdy, you'll want to be selective when using it. I'd recommend laying off the button until there are at least maybe 2 or 3 or even 4 opponents surrounding you, but if you find yourself with low health and no heals, that extra barrier from the single enemy can save you from certain death. Wrecking Ball is a hero unlike any other in Overwatch, but if you can master the hamster's physics-based approach and situational defensive abilities, he's a force that will definitely live up to his name. Hey, thank you all for watching this video. If you guys have any other tips or strategies for Hammond, make sure to leave them in the comments below, and don't forget to check out all 27 of the other Overwatch hero guides that we have. Wow, that's actually kind of a lot of videos, but if you're just getting started with Overwatch, make sure you check them out, and we will see you all on the next hero guide.